Yeah, first of all, I want to congratulate Coach McMahon and his team on a good year. He's building a program here. I think he's doing it the right way. They've battled some injuries, and to go 9-9 in the SEC, which we know is one of the best leagues in the country, and to kind of just keep his team going through some lineup changes and roster changes. I think they only won maybe 2 SEC games last year. So to go from 2 to 9, got a lot of respect for him and the way they play. For us, I just thought we did a lot better job in this one than the first matchup. I thought our physicality a lot around the rim was better. They really dominated us points in the paint. And they made threes and shot the ball really well today, to their credit. But that was the emphasis coming in. We really wanted to try to control the paint and not allow them to get deep paint touches there. And we won the battle in the paint 36-30. Give them a lot of credit. They kept fighting to the end. I wish we would have played a little bit better down the stretch, but it's hard to win games in March, and it's hard to win games on the road. And was proud that we just kept playing. Didn't play perfect. But I thought, like, just the extra effort plays, the move on to the next plays, the composure that we exhibited is why we're sitting up here now with a win.
Yeah, Ruben, just what was the approach for this team and how, obviously, quick turnaround, just what was it like for y'all coming together and getting ready for this one?
I mean, when we found out that we was in the NIT, it was so much energy. You know, everybody want to go to March Madness. You know, the spirit is just crushed after the loss to FAU in the tournament. I mean, as soon as we seen that we get to keep playing, you know, we love each other, we love playing together. I mean, it wasn't hard at all to get our spirits up.
Aaron, what offensively was working for y'all and for you specifically?
Like Coach said, we just moved the ball. We just moved the ball around.
Get that mic going.
Like Coach said, we just moved the ball around. We made the simple play, and you see, we got multiple people in double digits. And how many assists?
13.
13
So
assists.
yeah.
So when we get 10 plus assists, I don't know what our record is, but I know it's positive. And we got 13 assists. So
I think it's 17-2 now.
17
Luke
and
would
2.
know. Is that right, Luke? So yeah, 17-2 when we have 10 plus assists. So that's a big number.
yeah, we just moved the ball around, made the simple play.
In the back, you talked about moving the ball around. When those threes started to fall, how much does that soften up a defense as far as what you're able to do both inside and out?
It solves a lot. When the 3-ball falling, we're dangerous because 1 through 4 we can shoot the 3-ball. We just kept making the simple play.
You guys are kind of known this season for playing one of the slowest paces in the country, so it just seemed like towards the end of that first half, you guys were getting out in transition, even dominating that way, which, you might not be expected to. So that's kind of what was working for you there.
Yeah, one thing coming into this year, we had made it a point of emphasis that we did want to play with a little more tempo than we have in the past, mainly because our better returning players are really good in the open floor. And because of the amount of injuries that we sustained throughout our conference play, we did have to really rein it back in. We played 2 conference games with our whole roster, and Ruben missed 11 games. CJ Nolan, number 22, missed 5 games. Bugs missed 5 games. So when we're together, we can play with more pace, and this is a little more how we wanted to play all year long, and getting all your players back in uniform at the same time, helps us. And again, when you have experienced guards like, Ruben and CJ and, Bugs and Rondell, Jason Edwards, again, playing fast and just making the simplest play humanly possible, I felt like is what we were doing.
Coach, when you played them the first time, it was 36-10 in the paint. Was that the main thing this going into this game, that you had to at least try to neutralize it a little bit? Yeah,
we that was a big point of emphasis going into the game, that we felt like we let the ball come into the paint too easy there. And so I think schematically we wanted to do some things to keep them off balance where they just couldn't come down, run a set play, throw it right to where they wanted to. And I thought we did a good job with our ball pressure. And it's a yin and a yang. Obviously, the first time we played, they made 4 threes, and they made 11 today. but that physicality around the rim was kind of a trade-off that we felt like we were willing to live with.
Yeah, for both the players, just what was it like taking on, kind of building off that, taking on the size that they had in the front court that gave y'all problems early or in the first game? Just what was it like taking that on?
We knew that that was their strong point, and we made that a focus area, and we focused on that, and we executed and got the win.